Maggie, the innovator. Hi, it's good to be with you again. I'm Maggie Lakowski of Maggie Moon Tarot, and here are the tarot and astrology vibes for the week. We start the weekend with our moon in Scorpio. We might just find some curious magic here. And then on Sunday through late Tuesday, the moon moves into adventurous and fun-loving Sagittarius. And some of the magic and pieces of the puzzle from the Scorpio moon's energy fall right into place for us. And we can see more of the picture. We're ready to travel, even if it's just a day trip, looking into new areas of study and remaining open and curious to the good that we'll receive. And Jupiter is Sag's ruling planet. He's called the Great Benefactor. And he brings good luck and has expansive energy. So where do we want to expand our horizons this week? And then late Tuesday, our moon moves into Capricorn, where it's time to get down to work and business. And we focus our efforts. And Taurus is all about this and in big time and brings determination. And with the sun in Taurus and Venus as Taurus's ruling sign, there needs to be enjoyment and beauty too. And these earth signs, they help us put focus on our morning rituals, which reinforce habits that make life easier for us. And then on Thursday, Mercury stations direct and begins his retrograde until May 22nd. So right before and in the beginning of retrogrades, the energy appears more intense and powerful. So we need to be on our toes around communications, whether it's in speaking, emails, our electronics, travel, maintaining our focus, as a little brain fog may creep in. But on a high note, we receive messages and downloads and new ideas since many of the other planets are in retrograde at this time. So it's a slowing down, and that can be a good thing to hear our own spirit speak to us. And then we end the week on Friday with the moon in independent Aquarius. So you might have to call your mind back to focus on the tasks at hand. But make sure you make time for friends and enjoyment. And enjoy time being spent outside, since it's perfect because Venus enters Taurus until May 24th. And so Venus asks us to focus on what do we love and release any distractions that may stand in our way. It's also a great time for decluttering and keeping only what you love. A dear friend of mine, also a Taurus, Jean Marie Pullman, has been downsizing and in the process of clearing out what she no longer needs with great success and joy. And she feels so much lighter. So this could be a cue for us this week. And this week I'm reading with the Gaian Tarot, and it's created by Joanna Powell Colbert. This deck is a longtime favorite of mine and my clients. It's nature-based, multicultural, gorgeous colors, rich with symbolism, and when I read from this deck, I am in my sacred place where I find myself again. Joanna has a new majors-only deck coming out, the Pentimento Tarot, which I'm excited to pick up my copy when I attend the Reader's Studio in New York City this week. And I look forward to reading with the deck in a later video and sharing it with you. And I've included a link in the About section where you can go to Joanna's website, the Gaian Soul, to find out more about her new deck and order it, and also a link to the Gaian Tarot. And Joanna speaks about how in the Pentimento Tarot, we see layers of tarot lineage, partially obscured by time and beeswax, showing through the visions of the present. Joanna chose 3 decks to live in the layers, as she calls it, of the deck. The 15th century Visconti Tarot deck, the 18th century Marseille deck, and the 1909 edition of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. So let's get started reading. At the beginning of the week, we see the 10 of air. It comes out. The geese are flying in their V formation, migrating. And 10s in tarot are about completion. The element of air speaks about our thinking. And sometimes it's hard to release or let go, whether it's our thoughts about something or someone. And we're also in the waning time of the moon. And many of our planets are in retrograde too. So it's an ideal time to sit back and look at what we've accomplished, challenges, and the gifts that came with them. And we might make time to get to know ourselves a little bit better before we begin again, before pushing in a new direction. And so through letting go, we no longer live in the land of what has been, but look forward to a new life and the gifts that come along with what is to come. So sitting in the liminal time is a sacred process where we can move out of the busyness of the thoughts in our head and drop into our heart. And then midweek, the Child of Fire or Wands comes out. And this is a perfect card for the moon in Sagittarius. This is energy. And we are on fire with creative ideas. Children in the Gaian are the pages in traditional tarot. They are messengers, mark new beginnings, new possibilities. And depending on their suit, they take on those attributes. They have a sense of wonder, this child of fire. And the child is transfixed by the campfire and inspired. There is warmth and joy in this card. And the sweet tabby, his companion, is sharing joy and enthusiasm. And this is a time to be playful because a new beginning is about to reveal itself. So it's about focusing on what lights you up, what inspires you. A perfect card in energy after our card at the beginning of the week, the Ten of Air, where we release to make room for what is becoming to cause. And we want to call in the element of fire to warm, renew, and awaken our passion so that we can shine our light. And so may your flame spread light and love and bless the community, the ancestors, Gaian, and all sentient beings on this planet and beyond. And let it be so. And then at the end of the week, I pulled another fire card. And this is the Explorer fire, one of my favorites. Explorers are the knights in the traditional tarot. Explorers take on challenges and they go on quests. And this fire dancer wears the mask of the fire goddess. And she moves in a trance state and mesmerizes all who watch. Fire dancers may at one time or another get burnt, but their passion for their dance far outweighs any minor mishaps. And the energy and message from this card is about energizing our life. Let some sparks fly. Be daring, be bold, creative, take a chance, or things will just remain the same. We may find ourselves at a low point, or we may feel restless and not sure where to go. The fire dancer, along with her companion, the salamander, are our allies to help us go through the fire and be transformed, for we may never pass this way again. And anything or anyone that does not bring you alive is too small for you. And that quote is by the poet David White. And that, my friends, are the vibes for the week. I thank you for stopping by, and I invite you to click on the like and subscribe button if you've enjoyed this video, and share with your friends. And I've included links in the About section for Joanna Gaian Tarot, and along with her new deck, and also my website, MaggieMoonTarot.com, in case you'd like to contact me or schedule a reading. So, until we meet again next week, laugh often, love much, create your own happiness, believe in miracles and magic, be kind, support each other. Namaste.